Hi, welcome to another video of mine. It's Shani, and welcome to SeniTelly. If you're tuning in for the first time, I welcome you. Thank you for taking a chance on my channel and clicking on a video. I hope to see you in another video, okay? Anyways, today we're I lied. I said I was gonna be doing weekly videos on Love Island, and the show is just too much, okay? It's damn near every day for 6 weeks. I just could not commit to that. But it finally wrapped up yesterday, and well, let me just say, what the heck was this season? What the heck was this finale, to be honest? Like, the show took me on a trip that I involuntarily hopped on. Like, the only reason why I was really like sticking to the end was because of Nicolandria. Like, literally, I jumped on that ship and I did not want to get off. Literally. Like, I got on that come here cream community and I did not want to get out. Like, I got into that down bat for Nicolandria and I did not want to get up. Literally. Like, they made me stick to this season. They made me stuck to my TV like glue, okay? I was stuck to my TV like glue. Like, I don't think you understand how obsessed I am with them. Like, honestly, the season would have been boo-boo without them. The season would have been crap without them. Like, it's so bad that a crack ship turned reality saved the season. Because the way the season was going, it was like, it started on a high, and I think their peak was when that whole, unfortunately, Huda's crash out. And I feel like, that brought some psychos into the show, as well as brought just all around entertainment and just like different personalities of people tuning in. And it was like people in their nasty mentality, like, no offense, like Huda, were really like also ruining the vibe of the show. And I was just like, ugh, what am I seeing on Twitter? But I feel like that was the peak of the show. But what really like brought me to be engaged in the season, other than that Huda crash out, was Nicolandria from the beginning, to be honest. But I was one of those people where it's like, I was peeping it, but I'm like, I don't want to get too excited, because my history with Love Island, I get too obsessed with a couple that I just want to literally like be in their relationship. So I was just like, let me just play it cool, see how this plays out, So like, I wasn't like getting obsessed, but I caught myself in at some point. I was like, they're not a couple. They're not. I'm like, they're not a couple. Why am I like feeding into delusions? Like, let me chill. Let me lay back, okay? But I really delved in when Alondra and Nick got eliminated, and then that date happened. I was like, oh my gosh, this is their chance. This is their chance to really like, take the relationship for a spin, never knowing how it might turn out, So I really got obsessed with them after that, okay? I was like, as I speak right now, I am looking through crumbs. Like, I am looking through crumbs. That's how much I'm obsessed with them. Like, it's insane. I know it's gonna die down for me. It always dies down for me. But as of right now, I'm deep in it. I'm deep in it. But honestly, they're the reasons why I really watched this season, to be honest. And the fact that they didn't win, like, I'm disappointed that they didn't win, because I really want them to win. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad that they didn't win, but I'm very disappointed that they didn't win, because I feel like Alondra of every people also deserved that win, just because of her journey and how tough it was for her, and the fact that it just really wasn't easy for her. And luckily Nick was there, but at the same time, I really understand why Amaya won, because the journey was not easy for her either. Like, it was really tough. And so it's like, I'm not mad that Alondra lost, and I'm not like upset that Amaya won. Like, I'm actually glad Amaya won, if that makes sense. Like, I was fine with either or winning, to be honest. What would have really pissed me off is if Huda or Iris had won, because I don't even know how they got to the finale. I don't know how Huda and Chris got to that finale, and Shelly and Ace got eliminated right before. The disrespect. Like, how do you have a relationship that's not even a relationship that is on the edge, get to the final four just for them to break up during their final date. I have never seen that in my history of watching Love Island. I have never witnessed that in my life. How you break up on your final date? Like, I watched it and I was gagged. I'm like, are we for real right now? And what makes it worse is the whole like, oh, are you gonna pick me up and like walk so that she doesn't walk through the water? And then the guy was like, no, I'm not picking you. Like, it was the most awkwardest thing ever. Like, why would they put us through that? How dare they? Why would they put us through that? Because honestly, I feel like this producer should have stepped in when it came to Final 5 and picking Final 4. Because like in previous seasons, they would have the Islanders do like go in a separate corner and, you know, talk about each couple and decide who they feel like should make it to the Final 4. I feel like that's what they should have done instead of the fan voting, because I'm all for fan voting, but sometimes the fans are insane and they just be voting off of vibes and who their favorite girl is and not actually who deserves to be in that final spot. And like, Huda should have never made it that far. Iris and Pepe should have never made it that far. They are a default couple. Default couples don't even make sense on the final. Like, their date was a snooze fest. And the fact that couples like Shelly and Ace didn't even make it to Final Four was an insult. It was an insult. The fact that Huda and Chris made it to Final Four and heck got third place is an insult to Shelly and Ace, because how dare they? And I blame the fans. The producer, when it came to Final 5 and Final 4, the producer should have been the one to make those decisions and have the Islanders make those decisions instead of the viewers, because I feel like the viewers also ruined the season. They played a hand in how bad the season was. No offense, because at one point it just became like who do you stand more, and not more actually which couple is actually a decent couple, which couple actually deserve to make it to the final. Like, I hate Taylor with a passion, but heck, I could have seen him in that Final 5 with Clark. I could have seen that instead of Iris and Pepe and instead of Huda and Chris. There's like so many potentials that could have been that Final 4. It shouldn't have been Huda and Chris and Iris and Pepe, no offense. And for people that are like, oh, but Nicolandria should be, heck yeah, they should, because they actually had the Love Island journey. They actually did it right. From friends to testing things out, then to being like, oh, I don't actually know, to actually coming back, realizing that maybe the person that I've wanted all along has been right beside me. The person that I've needed all along has been right beside me. Not even want, need. Like, the way they just mesh well together, it just makes sense. And the way everything just fell into place for them, it was literally a love story. Like, I was watching the love story with them. Like, I wanted so much happiness for my girl Alondra. Like, she just deserves it. And the fact that a white man did it in 1 week.
I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I said I waited for 3.5 years. The white man did it in 1 week.
Like, all the things that she asked Taylor for, all the things that she was wanting from Taylor, a white man did it in 1 week. A white man did it in 1 week. She was asking of all these things from Taylor in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and Taylor did not give her nothing. But Nick stepped in and affirmed her, gave her compliments, treated her well. Alondra never tripped. Every time it was time to get down a step, Nick's hand is out, ready to help her. Like, literally kissed the ground that she walked on. One thing about Nick also, he's gonna kiss that hand. Like, he never missed kissing that hand. Like, he showed her so much affection that she's been wanting, so much love to feel wanted, that Taylor never gave. And this is why I can never like Taylor. Because you led my girl on for what? Just to stay in the villa? Are you that broke that you want 100K that bad? That you have to do that to a black woman? How dare you? Like, that's what I'm like, I could never like Taylor. Like, I don't care how decent Clark is and how much they look okay together. I can never like him. Like, he can never get anything from me. Like, no. Like, I can't stand the guy. Like, please. So it's just like the fact that Alondra has such a tough journey and was still able to come out on top, came out in second place. Like, I'm happy, and I always try to tell myself that I'm happy that, you know, that I'm not mad that Amaya got first place, and I'm not like mad that Alondra got second. Like, I try to tell myself that it happens for a reason. Also, the second place is always such a good spot also, because that pressure to be together is not there like it is for first place. But it's like, it would have been nice for especially all the Alondra haters, all the Nicolandria haters, to like have been like, yeah, look at that, like she got first place, now what? You know what I mean? You know that feeling? You just want that for your fave. You just want that for your fave. But it's still nice that, honestly, like, no offense to Amaya and Bryan, they won, but they weren't the ones that were being talked about. The second placers were the ones that were being talked about. So can you imagine that? So who's really the real winner of the season? Just saying. But LOLs. The fact that Huda, somebody brought up a point that the fact that all the girls that Huda like talked down on and insulted were all the girls that were in like the final, and the fact that Amaya, the one person that she insulted, she's like, oh, she's messy, she's a bitch, is the girl that won, and oh my gosh, I really hope that Amaya goes back and watches the season to actually see what that girl said about her, because it is not cool, because Amaya is the same girl that would comfort her and give her advice and everything. And so the fact that, and she was doing that blindly because she doesn't know how Huda felt about her initially, and I hope to God that Huda actually was honest with her and apologized to her about her behavior, because what the heck. And then the fact that at one point in the season, it's like people forgot Huda's behavior and started attacking Shelly and Alondra, and I was just not messing with it at all. That's why I'm like, this season brought a lot of psychos, and I'm just like, what happened to my little show? Like, these people are ruining it. Like, look at my lips, you're ruining it. Like, so I was just like, oh my gosh, season 6 was a mistake, because it's the people from season 6 that transition and latch themselves to Huda. Well, the people that stand Leah from season 6, no offense to the babe, but her fans are insane, and they latched themselves to Huda. They found a new object to like just be in awe of, which I actually truly do not get. But that girl needs therapy. That girl needs help. She should never have come to Love Island. First of all, Love Island is not the show you come on when you have a lot of things to work on in your life, okay? Like that whole nonsense with waking Chris up to cuddle and then threatening him. Like, who are you? First of all, I don't know you like that. What do you mean I'm gonna count to 1, 2, 3? Like, are you okay in the head? I'm trying to sleep. So I'm just like, that's the couple that made it to Final Four. That's the couple that got 3rd place. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me how we let that get too far. It's not even my fault, because I voted right. But it's the fact that people let that girl make it that far. Enabled her behavior, essentially. Because now she's like, oh my gosh, America loves me, top 3, I have 3 million followers. Enabling her behavior. Somebody needs to check that girl and tell her, girl, what you did on TV was not good at all. And like, you need a reality check. And I really hope to God that her friends tell her, because that behavior was unacceptable. Like, unacceptable. And I really hope that she changes, because she cannot be moving through life like that at all. Not with that mentality. Absolutely not. But honestly, what a season. What a season. No, the season truly was the definition of a roller coaster, because you never knew what to expect with this season, to be honest. And the fact that the Final Four, all of them recoupled like a week before the final, just really showed you how like insane this season was. Like, the only couple I feel like truly deserved to be there was Nick and Alondra, and I would say like one singular person deserved to be there, which was Amaya, because Bryan, I don't know that man from Adam. I still don't know him. I don't feel like, let me not speak ill of the relationship, because never know it might last long, but I don't know that man. I truly still do not know what he's about. Like, the relationship just seems like it was more of Amaya like talking and engaging and expressing how she feels, while he was just like, yeah. The only time that he really like showed something was when he had his family come, as well as when he stood up for Amaya in that stand on business challenge. That's when I was like, oh, Bryan, I forgot about you. The fact that he actually had a voice, and I really commended him for that. And that's why I'm like, I'm not mad that they won, but it's more so like Acosta guy winning was just very icky. It was very icky, but Amaya still deserved, okay? But it was what an interesting season. Like, I've been telling myself I'm not watching the show no more, but catch me next year. Catch me there next year, okay? I'm gonna be sat ready to watch another season. Not even next year. Catch me in freaking September for Love Island games. I love me a good Love Island, okay? Like, I completely gave up on UK. There's no turning, like, I'm not going back there. I tuned in on one episode and I'm like, what the actual F is this? And I'm just like, I'm not doing that. But USA, I'll give you your twos. I'll give you your twos because it was still a very entertaining season with the most biggest ship ever. Because Nicolandria is a huge. I saw a post with all their TikTok edits. Literally combined has 1.4 billion views. No ship has ever done that in Love Island history. No ship has, like, most talked about ship in Love Island history. And mind you, they didn't win. And I'm like, I need to see those results because something's fishy. I don't believe that for 1 minute. But hey, that's the show is over, so I'm gonna let it go. And I know that Alondra's about to get so many deals, so it's like, if it's gonna be more than that 100K, you know. So it is what it is, and everything happens for a reason. But and also the communities that she had, like that they had, not just Alondria, like 20,000 plus people in each community for Nick and Alondria. Never ever in the history of communities for Love Island as that number ever being for members. So it's like they were really like essential. They were groundbreaking in my opinion. They were. So I'm just like, it's very side-eye that they didn't win, but I guess Amaya's fans really were strong and like really like firm in the fact that they really wanted her to win, and she deserves it. I just feel like at the same time Alondra really deserved it, and the fact that the attention wasn't really much on Alondria when it came to who deserved it more. And I just personally feel like it might also boil down to the color of her skin, which is sad, but it's the truth, because Alondra really struggled throughout this Love Island journey until the last week when she coupled up with Nick. And it's the fact that people didn't really care to see that, but instead wanted to dogpile her because of, she outed Huda's kiss with Chris. Like, okay, like, is it the end of the world? And the fact that Shelly also, the fact that her and Shelly were just getting so much attack and racism for what? For expressing how they feel about their friend who needed to hear the truth. So it was just like, that's like the season really brought a bunch of psychos. And I'm just like, I hope to God that it's not like that next year, but I feel like it's even going to be much worse, but we'll see, Sha. But honestly, it was an interesting season. The rate I would give it, honestly, it's Nick and Alondra that's really like taking it. There's a reason why I would give it the score that I'm about to give it. Like, I would give it a good 8 just because of them solely. Like, it's not a 10 out of 10 season, but because of them, they made it so entertaining for me. And then the Twitter comments on them and like just the community in general just made it so fun for me. So I would definitely give it an 8. I just feel like nothing still beats like season 6, season 2 for me, Love Island Games. Those are still like my top 3 seasons, I would say. But it was an interesting season. It was a roller coaster, and I'm honestly glad it's over so I can go touch grass because I'm tired, but I feel like it's not, because now their interviews are about to come out and I'm about to be tuned in, okay? I'm about to be locked in on YouTube. I'm about to be locked in on podcasts, Like, I'm about to be locked in with these interviews. I'm going to be searching for crumbs like no man's business. But like, you know... But I feel like I'll get over that, like maybe like next month. No, actually maybe after the reunion I'll get over it. But honestly, I hope to God that reunion they tell her what it is. They tell her how they feel, because girl, you acted a fool on this show. You acted a mess on this show. And I really hope to God that her family was able to really like talk to her and make her realize her behavior was not it at all. And also Shelly needs an apology expeditiously, like from a bunch of people. She needs an apology. So does Alondria, because Alondria needs an apology from Taylor. And the fact that nasty cinnamon stick still has not apologized is just crazy to me. Like, it's insane to me that he's never uttered the word, actually, Alondria, I'm sorry for leading you on. I'm sorry for making your experience what it was. I need an apology from him come that reunion. I truly need an apology. But yeah, that was Love Island, okay? It was really fun to watch the finale yesterday. It was really fun. My friend and her sister came over, and I'm watching my sister as well, so it was really nice to just, laugh and be gagged about the season, and just gagged about the fact that was the finale that they gave us. So just like, what the F was this season, Love Island, really? But overall, Alondra and Nick also had the best day ever. Like, they really ate that, okay? They really ate it. Like, they ate that day. Like, it was so cute. And I was just like, I literally wanted to cry watching that day. And then the second day that I would say was also good was Amaya's and Bryan's. But that's about it. Iris and Pepe asked me what they talked about because I have no clue. And Huda and Chris, what a mess. But that's their business. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video, and I hope you guys stick around for more. And really, I need somebody to hold me accountable about posting, because I really do want to get committed to this and like treat this like my second job, because I think this is so fun, and I would just love to continue doing it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching my video, and thanks for the support, and I hope you really like this video. So leave a comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friend. I don't know, support small Black businesses. But yeah, thank you guys, and I hope to catch you in my next video.